everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is day 4 of my version of Vlogmas. It's not going to be a very festive one today because I've got my scan, but I thought I'll take you with me anyway. Yeah, so I'm just in the middle of putting a bit of makeup on, so I'll get that done and then I'll come back to you. Thank you. Everyone. Well, I got back all right. I'm just gonna make myself a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna sit upstairs and just have a quick 5-minute chat. There's a couple of things I was going to show you, a couple of things upstairs, so I'll just make this tea and then we'll go upstairs. Hi everybody, welcome back. So I've got my cuppa. I thought I'll just sit and have a little chat with you and just finish off this video. It's like I said earlier, like I'm trying to do some sort of Vlogmas, but it won't all be like Christmas related, because like I said, I haven't got little ones at home, and you know, Caden's out with his friends most of the time and things like that. But we are going to do, like I said, me and Caden are going to do a few more things. Me and Ross are going to do, I've actually managed to rope Ross in, and he's going to do we're going to try some different products, which I thought it'll just be a laugh. But Ross said he'll do that with me, so. And then tomorrow night, which is Sunday, the 5th, I'm going to go live, which is really nerve-wracking. I'm really scared, but I'm sure, hopefully, you know, a few of you will be able to join me, and I'm sure once, like, I'm talking to you all, I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine. I didn't want to just come on and just do a live, because I thought, you know, if nobody comes on and I'm just on my own, I didn't want to really just be sat twiddling my thumbs, just talking to myself. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just do a bit of needle felting, just purely just for something to do, just for me to be doing while I'm obviously on camera, and I'll obviously answer any questions and have a chat with you all and hopefully get to know you all a little bit better. Yeah, so hopefully if you can join me, it'll be 6 o'clock UK time, and I think Eastern time, I think it's, no, 7 p.m. UK time, and then I think it's 1 p.m. Eastern time. I know it's a bit tricky because it's so hard to try and find a time where everyone's free, because obviously, because I've got, you know, quite a few of you that are in the States, and places like that. It's obviously different, and people are at work and different times, and so I'm going to go with this time. And I mean, if it works out and, you know, it goes really well, then I can do another one another time, you know, that's a bit more convenient for everyone else if this time isn't. Yeah, so I might splash out and have a little Baileys to celebrate, but by all means, bring a cup of tea, bring a coffee, bring a glass of wine, bring whatever you want, and we'll just have a little mini party. I think what I was in two minds what to do, like felting tomorrow. I didn't know whether to make another one of these Christmas cards, or I could make some more of my little Christmas tree baubles, or I was thinking maybe a snowman, or we could make another, like I've got a couple of little Christmas baubles. Little Robin. Well, he's not a little Robin, is he? He's a little chunky Robin. Yeah, so if anybody in particular wants to see me make any of them in particular, if you put it in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just see what takes my fancy, and I'll just, like I say, I'll just felt along while we're chatting. The other thing I was just going to have a chat with you about, been for my scan today. I did get a little bit of footage, which I'll put in now, but it's literally not a lot, because I asked them if they'd let me record myself getting the scan. And to be honest, they weren't sure whether they were allowed, and I don't see why they wouldn't be allowed, because if it's only recording myself, but she said I need to maybe speak to the legal team. So I think at some point I'll give them a ring and just find out, because, you know, it'd be interesting. I think, you know, for anybody that, you know, hasn't had any experience of that, I think it'd be interesting for you to see, like, what actually goes on and things. But I'll keep trying. Every time I go, I'm going to start asking. Yeah, it went really well. They managed to get the cannula in first time, which was really good. Because since having the chemotherapy, my veins are not great. And I mean, it's known, anybody, you know, if you know anyone, or you've had chemotherapy yourself, which, you know, I'm sure a lot of you have, it does damage your veins. And last time when I had my planning CT scan for my radiotherapy, it took 3 people and took 6 attempts. And one of them was the phlebotomist in the actual chemotherapy department. So obviously they're used to finding veins in patients where the veins are not wanting to cooperate. But even he managed, so it's kind of a one shot thing, really. If it doesn't go in the first time, then I'm in for a bit of a nightmare. And I'm not really a big fan of needles either, to be honest. But yeah, she did really well. She got it straight in, no problem. Had my scan. I was probably in there about 10 minutes. Took the cannula out and I came home. And I am seeing my consultant on the 14th of December for the results. So fingers crossed. Then I popped to my mum and dad's just for a cuppa, see how they were doing. My dad wasn't too good. He's not feeling great at the minute. I don't know if he's got a bit of a cold or... but I kept my distance from him. I didn't get too close and give him a hug or anything. Yeah, we were just having a chat about Christmas and things like that, really. That was the other thing. I don't know if I've mentioned it in any of these vlogs or anything. I'm actually, for my 4 kids, sorry, I've had quite a lot of new subscribers lately, so if you are new, I've got 3 grown-up daughters. They are 27, 26 and 23, and then I've got a 14-year-old son. And obviously with me having terminal cancer, I want to leave them like each a little something. And I don't, you know, we don't have a lot of money at all, so I want to leave like sentimental type things. So what I've done is I've ordered them a box each, and I'm decorating the boxes, and then inside the boxes I'm putting things like old birthday cards, you know, things from when they were born, like new baby cards, the little wristbands that they have. But I thought, I'm not sure if you're interested. If you're not interested, please feel free to just skip past. But I thought I'd show you the boxes and have a little look, see what you think. I've only actually decorated 3 of them at the minute. I've still got Cadence to do, and I'm also going to do one for Ross. So I've got Ross's and Cadence to finish, and just a couple of little bits on there. But one sec. Yeah, I've also just bought 3. I thought these were quite nice. I quite like the sayings on them and things. Yeah, and they're empty at the minute. I haven't put anything in, but they're just photo albums. So they've got one of them each as well. That I'm obviously going to fill with all their photos. But I also want to do like a bit of a family tree and put like my grandparents and, you know, just trying like photos of like my grandparents that the girls never got to meet and things like that. I just thought they'd be nice for them. So I've got one of them each for them. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm making them some little journals. Now they're a little bit all over at the minute because like I say, I'm just in the middle of making them. But yeah, I've just made them with like old book covers, and then you just add your paper. There's loads of brilliant tutorials on YouTube for journal making, and then obviously I'll be attaching the papers in, and then I'm going to decorate them like, you know, individually to them. I'll show you one sec. Like I've actually started like printing. Show you. Just see if I can find one of. So Kirsty, for example, first one I've grabbed. So like Kirsty is a sister theatre nurse. So for hers, like to decorate hers, I've printed off lots of like old, she works in neuro theatres, so that obviously explains all the brains, and just like old medical pictures. Yeah, just little, you know, them type of thing, and I've backed them on card. So she's got quite a lot of like, and then there's some like old like medical equipment, and then I've selected quite like, they've all got different ones, but and then I've got just like little quotes to stick in. I like this quote. Cinderella is proof that a new pair of shoes can change your life. But yeah, so they've all got on. I've got her a little, she loves Frozen. So I've got her, you know, just things I've cut out of magazines and things like that. But that's Kirsty's. I'll show you. And then Sophie's actually doing her teacher training at the minute. So come next year, she'll be like a newly qualified teacher. So for her, I'll just show you some of the. I've got quite a few little cat things because she likes cats. Sorry about this. Yeah, so for Sophie, I found things like, for Sophie, I found like old like school type things, desks, or pens. I found this as well, which was quite funny. I won't read it all out to you, but it's the 1872 rules for teachers, and it goes on to like some of the things. Teachers each day will fill the lamps and clean the chimneys. Women teachers who marry or engage in unseemly conduct will be dismissed, and I just thought that was quite funny. So yeah, so I've kind of tried to theme them to them sort of thing. So that's Sophie's. And Kay is, she's a student paramedic at the minute. So obviously all hers are like old ambulances, you know, like old horse and cart ambulances and all things like that. And then she's got some medical, a few like medical ones as well. So yeah, so I'm going to decorate all the journals with them. I'll probably do some of that online actually. I'll probably record quite a bit of that. Because I think it'll be nice for the girls to see as well. Like how I put them all together and things for them. So yeah, and then I'm just starting to collect things for Caden's. Caden's very much, he's 14, so he's very much into typical 14-year-old lad things, gaming, football. He's also really into like roller coasters and that. I think don't know if I said, did I say yesterday? He's like really mindful of information or like roller coasters, so I want to try and get him that type of themed things. Let's quickly show you this as well. This was the first journal that I made like for myself. I mean, it's definitely not great by any stretch of the imagination, but like you say, I covered it all myself. It was just an old book cover, and then what I've done is, you see the ribbon down there, I've attached the pages in with the ribbon, so it's got, so I've started, like, it's got different pages, and I've got like cards in there. It's got some like to-do lists, some blank pages, some lined pages, and then we've got, you know, a few pictures and things like that as well. And then at the beginning I've just added a few just little things. But yeah, so that was the, I'm hoping, like you say, the girls are going to be a little bit better, because this was my first one. So I was quite pleased with it. And I'll quickly show you the picture up this time. So this is obviously the box. So it's just one of them, I think you get them in packs of 5. They're like for files and things, but they're quite robust. And what I've done is I've obviously covered it. These are all these little cutout bits. These are all, you know, bits out of birthday cards that Kirsty's bought me. And obviously little bits that she's wrote in them, and so I've stuck all them on. This is actually, some of it's fabric, and then I've got paper on there as well, so it's just all, and then we've got a little ribbon there just to, and a little K for Kirsty. I'll turn it round. And then that's just the other side. And that's the back of Kirsty's. And then, oh, the other side. I can't do it. And then that's just the other side of Kirsty's. And then inside them, we've got Kirsty's first pair of shoes. We've got things like old school reports. Old Christmas cards, you know, that she's sent me. This is an old one. Oh, this must have been when Caden was born. Thank you for having a new baby. From Kirst. And what else is in there? Yeah, there's old school work. One minute, I'll have a little look, see if I can find anything exciting. Yeah, and then we've got, obviously, when she was born, all the new baby cards. And there was a baby's memory book, which obviously got a birth certificate in and just a few pictures. I never got round to filling it all in, which is a shame really, because it was a lovely book. Maybe I'll get it done. I'll get it done. And what else? Oh, and then I've got all my things from when I was pregnant, scans and information from that. And we've even got a little tiny outfit. I think this was the outfit I bought home from hospital in. Yeah, so that's Kirsty's box. And then the next one is Sophie's. And again, like you say on the top, there's all things that were inside. Cards. Oh, I'm glad you're my mum because you are kind and beautiful. Oh. Yeah, and just all there. And then again, say the side, Sophie's got a pink ribbon and a little S, and then turn it round, and then that's that side. And again, it's, I mean, I've decoupaged it on, so it's firmed the box up as well, because I've used quite a lot of PVA glue. And then, one minute. And then that's the other side. And there's the back. So, and then we'll have a little look in. And again, it's pretty much same, you know, things from school. Sophie's first pair of shoes. Tiny. She was only 11 months old when she started walking, Sophie, so she was absolutely dotty. I think they were a 3.5. Oh no, a 3. Tiny. Oh, and this was Sophie's outfit she came out of hospital in. Ladybird, that was from Woolworths, wasn't it? Yes, that was Sophie's little outfit. There's just the top of her box. And then there's just things like, you know, things that they make at school. And again, more school books, reports, things like that. What have we got here? Oh, and then we've got like a development record. Oh, and this is a calendar from what year will she have been in? 2007. So, and there she is, Sophie Lewis. So yeah, so that's Sophie's box. And then the other one, this is Kate's. And Kate was in the cadets. And she wanted to join the army, so she's, you know, she does like she's really likes poppies and things like that. And then the front of hers, like you see, all the little bits that they wrote. She's got a red ribbon on hers, and then again, oh, and on this side, this is the side I've dedicated to Esme. Because obviously Kate's Esme's mum, and I've took, Kate gave me some of Esme's clothes that she'd grew out of, so I took some of the fabric and stuck them on there, which I thought would be quite nice. And then the back again, that's just the same with more cards and things like that. And then again, pretty much the same in Kate's box. There's the top of hers. It's a little clock that was Kate's first Christmas, 1998. And then, like I say, it's all the cards again. We've got, oh, that's what, I've got a copy of the newspaper from the day when they were all born. Copies of them. And then, like I say, cards. Oh, this was, we went to Manchester to watch Robbie. So this is Kate's, like, things from there. Reports, old what do you call it? Or passports, that's it. Things she's made. Have I got an outfit in here for Kate? Let me have a look, 1 minute. And I've put, there's one of these in as well. This was from, sorry about that glare, Kate's baby shower before she had Esme. So yeah, so I've got that in there as well to keep. But yeah, so that's the 3 girls boxes. So yeah, I thought I'd just share them with you and see what you thought. If anyone's got any ideas of anything else that I could, you know, do for them. Kate had asked me for a recipe book, but that's why I've started recording all our family meals, because I thought it's easier for her to just put a video on and then she can just follow along. But I'll probably decorate Caden's box and Ross's box. I'll probably do videos while I'm doing them. I might go live one night and have a go with them, and maybe the journals as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd stick that in today, because otherwise it was going to be a bit of a just a quick one really when we're going for my scan. So, and going live tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that. I really hope a few of you can make it, because it'd be really great to actually have a chat with you and get to know you all. Thank you to everyone who's already subscribed, and if you're new here and you think you might like this type of content, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. I've got so many of the percentage of people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed, so if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it doesn't cost anything and it would really help me out. And if you've liked this video, if you wouldn't mind giving it a thumbs up as well, I'd really appreciate that. And I will leave you in peace. I'm going to go make a cup of tea and sit down, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.